lovely watchers, and welcome. I am Kira, a romantic ace, and tonight we are going to be streaming at least Chapter 11, maybe also Chapter 12 of the Royal Romance Book 1. If this is your first time joining me, welcome! I drink and I cuss. If you want to play the drinking game along with me, the rules are right underneath the player here on Twitch. I myself do have an inebriating beverage here, of which I will be partaking. And I am regretting very heavily now one of our drinking game rules, because tonight we are playing the chapter with the Cordonian Apple Blossom Festival, which means a lot of references to Cordonian apples. I'm gonna die. I'm really wishing this was a Friday stream, but we'll be okay, kids. I don't have anywhere to go, so I won't be drinking and driving. You shouldn't either. Also, to catch you up on what we've done so far, we are playing as Kira, who is a New York City waitress. I have decided that she is an international law student because she has been kidnapped, and by that I mean she kind of agreed to this, but there was no paperwork at all. Hauled off to Cordonia after kidnapping the prince and hauling him off to the Statue of Liberty, by the way, to court Prince Shamar of Cordonia, the crown prince. We survived a masquerade ball. We've been flirting with our BFF character a lot, and I feel very sad about this because she's very sweet, but she may also be... Hi, Banmox! Hopefully your internet will start behaving for you. She will... You know, she's an international vampiric assassin, Hannah is. She may kill us all. And then we jetted off to Olivia's chateau, where we talked a lot about consent. Hi, Piscopoli. Yes, please still make fun of Shamar's issues. And then, before that, we went to a derby, as I recall. We went to a derby. And now, in the last episode, what did we do in the last episode? Oh yeah, the regatta and the beach party and the kissing and the touching. Yeah, there was some kissing. It's fun. Okay, so yes, tonight we're going to partake in a training montage to get us ready for the Cordonian Apple Blossom Festival. It's going to be great. Are you excited? I'm excited. All right, here we go. Chapter 11. The little teaser here is you get your chance in the spotlight at the Apple Blossom Festival. And as a warning to anyone who hasn't been here before, if the game audio sounds kind of lousy, that's not you, it's me. So, let's get started. All right, so this is Chapter 11, The Apple of His Eye. Ooh, it's very presumptuous. All right, a couple weeks later, okay, so the timeline problems aren't so bad with this. A couple weeks later, you're in a limo with Bertrand and Maxwell on your way to the Cordonian countryside. Bertrand may well be a serial killer, we don't know yet. Waking from a nice nap, you stretch your arms out and yawn. Oh, I hate to be cliche, but are we there yet? Almost, Kira. Believe me, I'm excited as you are to get out of this car. Especially since we're going to Applewood. Applewood, great. That sounds awesome. Is that really the name of the royal family's country manor? Wow, way to slip the exposition right on in there, Kira. Are we also doing the requisite 80s drugs for our 80s montage, or is that not T for teen? I think, unfortunately, we skipped over the 80s montage. I'm going to be really upset. But, I mean, I feel like Maxwell is the type who probably would have access to something fun, so maybe. Alright. Everything in Cordonia has been so grand, but that's quaint. Oh my god, quaint. Did we really just say quaint? Wow. It's decidedly appropriate. Applewood Manor boasts the largest apple orchard in the entire kingdom, and that's where they first cultivated the apple varietal Cordonia is most famous for. Oh, Right. This famous apple is called, so we've got the Killer Kenna Crisp, which is a reference to another game, which is funny. The Granny Smith or the Cordonian Ruby. Wow, I guess which one it is. First of all, take a drink. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good time. But yeah, we're not stupid. This famous apple is called the Cordonian Ruby. Very good, you've been paying attention. The Cordonian Ruby is a red varietal that's pleasantly crisp with an intense flavor that has notes of honeyed caramel. Oh, great. Great, that's awesome. That sounds not like anything I want to eat. You know, that's probably the most poetic thing you've ever said. Well, you should hear what he says before he kills people, Kira. Certain subjects call for a little poetry. Okay. Like apples, obviously. Take a drink. Okay. Precisely. Now, let us review your role this weekend in earnest. Let's not and say we did. In earnest? You make it sound like I need to step up my game. Yeah, here at the Apple Blossom Festival, it's nothing but competition. Oh, you do? Since the King's announced his retirement, everything has changed. Yeah, by the way, he dropped that bombshell without even talking to his heir. So that's not recommended. Not recommended. I guess the announcement was pretty serious, huh? I saw King Constantine talking to Shamar about it at the beach party. Yeah, it tends to be serious when a reigning monarch steps down. Really? What do you know about it? Oh, Bertrand looking for the juicy gossip. Okay. Well, I know, so we can say nothing. The king dismissed me before their talk, or that the prince wasn't expecting the announcement. Both are true. It's just how much do we want to tell Bertrand? I I kind of don't want to tell Bertrand everything, so we're gonna go with nothing. The king dismissed me before their talk. I had to walk away, and I haven't talked to Shamar since then. Actually, I haven't seen him around much lately. Yeah, probably because this whole matter of succession is becoming a problem. The importance of being burntest. He's probably busy with the preparations for the coronation. That's precisely the reason we need to make a more concerted effort. We are no longer playing for the title of princess. If Kira marries him, she will be queen. Yeah, we were probably going to be queen anyway, assuming that we lived long enough, which is, you know, a potential issue in this royal family. But yeah, we went from being just like princess who would then train to be queen to instant queen, which is also not a good idea. Not remotely a good idea. The stakes are higher than ever. We must succeed. Wow, he's like going into battle, dude. Calm down. Bertrand, so we can say, you know, I actually care about the prince, right? Or I'm going to win the crown for House Beaumont or die trying. I feel like that first one is a tiny bit judgy, so take a drink. But A, it's true, and B, I kind of like putting Bertrand in his place a little bit, so we're going to say, you know, I actually care about the prince, right? We have a relationship. If he chooses me, it'll be because he cares for me, and I care for him. Also, because you're the right person for the job, hopefully. Just throwing that out there. That's good. Use that. Let your sentimental heart fuel your competitive spirit. Okay, Bertrand, you need to calm down. Calm down, boy. Bertrand, I'm merely preparing you. The other ladies are only going to get more competitive. Yeah, by other ladies, we mean Olivia. And if you do care about him, then you'll get serious. Well, that I can agree to. Yeah, because let's be real, Hannah's not competing for the prince anymore. Let's just throw that out there. We're running out of time, after all. There's only about a month and a half before the coronation ball at the end of the season. Oh, and now our timeline problems are back. Okay. Cool. So soon? Time flies when you're jet-setting around Cordonia. All 1,500 acres of it. So what do I need to do? What are my directives for the day? Directive. Huh. No time to play coy. Spend as much time with Shamar as possible. Okay, that sounds creepy. But if you can't do that, try not to get into trouble. Damn it! He's foiling my plan! According to my reports, you, Duchess Olivia, and Countess Madeline are the frontrunners. Yeah, Madeline can also go to hell. But Shamar and I have a special connection. Oh my god, Kira. We have been talking this whole goddamn time about how love is not the only thing that matters in this competition, and here you are acting like this is the first you've heard of it. Come on. Come on now. Girl. His Royal Highness isn't the only one who matters. Olivia and Madeline may not be foremost in the prince's heart, but they are popular with other royals, the nobles, and the public. Madeline is popular. Madeline and Olivia are popular with the public. Madeline, Ice Queen, whatever her surnames are, and Olivia, I will literally eat your face off, Nerakis. Okay. Cool. Yeah, popular with the nobles and the public. Sure. They're both going to try to undermine you. Olivia's been trying since the beginning, but I've stood my ground. I don't know that much about Madeline. Her mother is Cordonian nobility, which is where she gets her title of Countess, and she's practically royalty on her father's side as well. Okay, if she's too closely related to Shamar, does that DQ her? Please say that DQs her. Her family is powerful, and she's grown up immersed in the intrigues and maneuvering of courtly life. Don't underestimate her. She's used to winning. Gee, I wouldn't have guessed from the absolute resting bitch face that she has. Holy cow. Anyway, you won't be able to avoid either lady in public, but try your best to keep your cool and be diplomatic, especially when the press is around. I'm fucked. You've done remarkably well so far, but there's still room to fall, or to fail. Or fall, I suppose. You nod, and as the limo makes a turn and begins to slow down. I promise y'all I wasn't pre-gaming. We're here! Okay, Maxwell, I am not excited. Exiting the limo, you step onto the sprawling estate of Applewood Manor. Remember, it's so quaint! Look at how quaint! With its topiaries. A large stone manor stands elegantly amidst manicured gardens, and beyond it, vibrant fields of grass and trees stretch out before you. I mean, it is very pretty. Like I said, I like the graphics in this game. Beautiful. I can get used to this. This is Applewood. It's where we'll be staying for the next few weeks. Oh my god, how long is this festival? Great. Cool. Maxwell grabs your bags from the limo and walks with you down the long, packed dirt driveway leading to the manor. This would absolutely exhaust me, not having, like, a regular place to sleep over this whole time, not really having much more room to myself than, like, a bedroom. This would drive me insane. I need to have more than, like, 400 square feet to spread out in and, like, have privacy in. I wouldn't like this. Shamar says, you remind me of my mother. Whichever one that conversation was about. There's a reason for that. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be a good time. Now, we should settle in quickly. The Apple Blossom Festival will last today and tomorrow, and the first kickoff event is starting this afternoon. So why are we here for weeks if it's only a 2-day festival? Also, take a drink. Oh god. Okay. What kind of apple-themed activities are we talking about? Please say who's bobbing for apples. Delicious ones. Apple picking, apple pie baking, apple tree planting. Apple tree planting is not delicious. Will you stop? Also take a drink. We Cordonians take our traditions very seriously. Be sure to show enthusiasm for all the events. Hi, girly dies! Alright, whiskey, coke, and ready to fall in love. Hell yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Yeah, you've already missed some drinking. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. That starts with finding something suitable to wear. Nothing too flashy, just something that says you're relatable and quaint. Great. I've got this. A black tank top and skinny jeans isn't relatable and quaint. Alright. You walk into the boutique, which apparently follows you everywhere. I have the perfect look in mind. So unlocking the boho beautiful outfit will help you dazzle the press and the other nobles. How much do I care about getting points with the press and the nobles? Not much. So, especially since I am 2 diamonds short. I heard there's apples for reasons. Yes, so this is the Apple Blossom Festival that we are playing, and one of our drinking game rules is anytime anyone mentions Cordonian apples, we drink. So yeah, there's gonna be lots of drinking. But yeah, I am very clearly not going to buy this. This doesn't get me anything other than relationship points with people I don't care about. So we're going to go for what's actually quaint and pick the basic black. Piscopoli, go to your room with that reference. Whisk, whisk, fall in love! There, are you happy? God. Go to your room. This is comfortable. If I'm going to be apple picking, apple pie baking, and apple tree planting, I don't want to be wearing anything white. Period. Do not put me in white. It's a bad idea. And the guilt trip from Choices Games. This is your last chance to pick your outfit for the opening of the Apple Blossom Festival. Tap the closet button to change. I will not. I like these clothes. Yeah, I'm going with this. And sunscreen. Wear sunscreen. You leave the boutique in the same clothes you walked in with. At the apple orchards, you are escorted past a crowd of people eagerly awaiting the beginning of the Apple Blossom Festival. Take a drink. All the ladies vying for Shamar's hand stand in a loose semicircle under the shade of a large apple tree. You join them, squeezing into the only empty space between Olivia and Madeline. Oh boy, just who we wanted to stand next to. Shouldn't you be in the back somewhere with Drake and the other commoners? Rival sneering, take a drink. Fuck off, Olivia. Shh, it's starting. Madeline literally looks like she's thinking about killing you with her brain. Your attention goes to the king and queen standing in the center, proudly smiling near several wicker baskets full of brilliant red apples. The press throngs around you, quieting as the king raises his arms. Ugh. Welcome to the annual Apple Blossom Festival. Take a drink. As is tradition, myself and several ladies of the court will sample the apples of the first picking of the season. Yeah, if you're just joining us, please note, for the first time, please note the ethnicities of the king and queen. Just hold that image in your mind. The queen gestures, and the apples are distributed to the suitors. You take yours, cupping it in your hands. Please tell me y'all washed these first. Okay, pesticides are not cool. It's so red. It really is like a ruby. Oh, also, drank. Lord have mercy. Okay. Alright. It's gonna be fun. Hannah says, looks delicious. This feels like it's gonna end up like The Wicker Man. There's a non-zero probability, honestly. Where is Nicolas Cage right now? I don't know. Oh, it is. I can't wait for you both to try it. That's another sneer. Take a drink. Because I know why she's sneering. You know, I actually look forward to this every year. Shut up, Madeline. Did anybody ask you? No. Yeah, they've already killed like 3 queens, exactly. There's no reason to think we're gonna survive. Honestly, the queen's name is Regina, y'all. Her name is Regina. Who else do we know named Regina, who is a queen, who is obsessed with apples? Yeah. I don't see this ending well. I really don't. Alright. Ladies, if you will, please try your apples. I don't wanna. One of the reporters edges closer with a cameraman. No, no. Oh, hi. Make sure you look over here. We'd love some reaction shots. I bet you would. The ladies taste their apples. That sounds bad. Oh! Delicious. As refreshing as a summer breeze. You take a big bite of your apple. Take a drink. Only to have your mouth fill with a sharp, nauseating mix of bitter and sour tastes. Oh, God. Ugh. I should swallow and smile. Fighting back a grimace, you swallow the apple and put a smile on your face as the cameras click. Alright, press liked it. Press likes us like, you know, trying to die, I guess. I don't know. I still think this could be poison. That was tasty. Good cover. It looks like you enjoyed the Cordonian Ruby, Lady Kira. Enjoyed, this is a word. It certainly has character. Hannah's telling it like it is over here. I wasn't expecting such a sour taste. The first crop of the season always has a particular bite to it. I rather like the taste, personally. No, you don't, Madeline. Shut up. No one likes bitter. You would. Alright, she's sneering at somebody else, but she's still sneering, so take a drink. Alright. The king clears his throat, calling everyone to attention. It looks like our ladies enjoyed their apples. Fuck off, Diddy Kong. I'd like to extend a special thanks to our apple growers and farmers for preserving our noble tradition. And with that, happy Apple Blossom Festival. Yeah, take a drink. The crowd cheers, and people start dispersing into the orchard to pick apples. Take a drink. Told you it was going to be a good time. You're about to join them, but the reporters rush forward, trapping you with Olivia and Madeline. No, there are laws against this. Please, somebody come get me out. If there's a character model that looks like a young Christopher Lee, we'll know we're getting burned inside a giant apple. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, that, yeah. Spoilers for a movie that came out in the 70s. Like, my experience with young Christopher Lee is from, like, the Mummy movie from that era, and then also The Man with the Golden Gun. Those are the 2 places that I know young Christopher Lee from. And I had a moment when I realized who that was. Would it be alright with you ladies if I asked a few questions? No. No, it would not. Fuck off. Of course. Fidelia has always generously supported the CBC. I look forward to your favorable report. Alright, Madeline Fidelia. Alright. Alright, Madeline Fidelia. Sure. And I haven't forgotten the amazing article about the Navrakis family history and trend several years back. Your family has always been as fashionable as it is noble. Ugh. Well, Mr. Brine, Miss DeLuca, I don't have a history with the CBC or trend, thank God. But I can promise you a compelling story. All the gossip is no, we're not going to promise all the gossip. The prince and I are close. I've seen a side of him that he doesn't often show in public. Wouldn't you want to hear about that? Some of these sides that the prince has shown us aren't meant to be seen in public, Kira. Trend would be interested in Lady Kira's insights as someone on the inside. Thank you. Yeah, you're gonna piss Olivia off. Lady Kira makes an excellent point, and I'd like to remind everyone that we all have a relationship with the prince that could provide a unique spin. Okay, Madeline. Yeah, way to jump on my coattails there. Yes, I've been Shamar's friend since childhood. Yeah, and he blatantly told us that he didn't like seeing what you grew up into, so yeah, play that angle, Olivia. I would please play this angle. And I myself am close to the prince and have the pleasure of calling the queen my friend. Now, any other questions? Madeline was Prince Shamar's older brother's choice to be queen before he himself abdicated the throne. What do you want to bet he made that decision after realizing that Madeline is a life-sucking bitch from which there is no escape? Just throwing that out there. Just one last one. You've all been at court enjoying all the events the social season has to offer, competing for the prince's attention. At this stage, who do you think the prince will choose? Wow, that's a dumb question. They're all going to say me. The prince will choose whoever makes the best queen. I hate the time choices. I really do. The prince is loyal and dedicated. He'll do what's best for his country and people. But you're still wishing it'll be you. Are you fucking nuts? I'd have to rule a country. No, I'm not hoping it'd be me. With everything in me. But I know Prince Shamar will do what's right, and I'm trying to be worthy of being his choice. Wow, okay. Cool. Can I quote you on that? Sure, why the fuck not? You're going to anyway. Of course. Very well put, Lady Kira. What do you want to bet Madeline is not impressed by us at all? Really? Yes, I know I find the prince's devotion to cause and country inspiring. As do we all, Lady Madeline. That's it for questions. Thank you, ladies. Especially you, Lady Kira. Your answers were quite interesting. Yeah, suck it, Madeline. Media darling, the press liked you like every other time I've spoken to the press, so that's good. You're welcome. The reporters walk off. Olivia glares at you, while Madeline considers you thoughtfully. See, like, Olivia is the one that you know to be worried about because she's up in your face. Madeline is the one who's going to knife you in the back, and why we need to be on good terms with Hannah, the international vampiric assassin. That was informative. Lady Kira, you answered with such grace and poise. Oh, thank you. No, don't smile. She does not mean that as a compliment. It was rather enviable. I only hope you can keep it up without any mishaps. Some women can't handle the pressure. Okay, Madeline. I can. As can I. If either of you think you've won, you've got another think coming. Not thing. Think. T-H-I-N-K. Oh, Olivia dear, I think we all know where we stand. May the best woman win. All right, Madeline's sneering now. Take a drink. She walks off. Olivia shakes her head and stalks in the opposite direction. You find Maxwell and Bertrand on the sidelines. You did well up there with the press. Madeline didn't shake you. Not yet. Yeah, but I'm beginning to see what you mean. She spun everything positively for herself. Oh my god, it's like she's competing. Shocking. Still, this gives me hope. Great, I'm glad you're happy. Also, thanks for not giving me a heads up about the apple. You said it'd taste like caramel. I said it had an intense flavor. For fuck's sake, Bertrand. Literally warn somebody if you're like, oh yeah, the first crop of the year comes out bitter. Like, Bertrand, come on now. Knock that shit off. Besides, if you can't handle something as simple as a sour apple, I shudder to think how you'll crumble when presented with a real challenge. Fuck you. Fuck you. At least Maxwell is just, like, naturally incompetent. Whatever. So, what happens now? Right now, I suggest you two go down this path and enjoy a stroll through the royal gardens. I have it on good authority that the prince is there now. I'll catch up with you later. Great. Come on, Kira, I'll show you where to go. Good. Are you actually going to get me there? Because at the Derby you told me to go for the pink tents and then I got hopelessly lost and nearly murdered by a horse. So, yeah. You and Maxwell head toward the gardens when you hear Bertrand's voice. Bertrand's voice. Sounding agitated. You turn around and see Bertrand standing with a familiar figure. Hold on, Maxwell. Is that Bertrand talking to the reporter from Trend? Why is he talking to a reporter from a fashion magazine, I wonder? Across the path. Anna, you're being unreasonable. Huh, not the way I see it. Bertrand turns angrily and storms off. You whisper to Maxwell. My spies in the garden tell me all that goes on. Looks like something's up. Any idea what's going on? Not really. Bertrand doesn't let me get involved with House Beaumont stuff. He thinks I'd just screw it up. That's not fair, Maxwell. I kind of see his point. I am kind of a screw-up. Aw, poor Maxwell, he's self-aware. Don't let Bertrand get to you. You're as much a member of House Beaumont as he is. Don't give him a big head. It does look like things didn't go well with that reporter. Maybe I could help. But wait, I don't want to distract you. We're supposed to be going to find the prince. This choice will unlock a special scene with the reporter and a flashback that lets you play as Maxwell. What do you want to do? Alright, I bought this one before. So let's help Maxwell talk to the reporter. You really think we should do it? I mean, it sounds like we can't screw it up too terribly much, so... He's your brother. I know you want to help him if we can. Thanks for coming with me, Kira. I hate awkward situations. Yeah, well, we're gonna make one, so it's gonna be fun. Lady Kira, what a surprise! Do you want to add to your earlier comments? Yes, Ms. DeLuca. I'm actually here with my friend Maxwell. We wanted to, so we can say, see if you'd be willing to share some information with us, or get to know you better. Yeah, there's not a lot of point in beating around the bush here and playing coy, so we're gonna say we wanted to see if you'd be willing to share some information with us. Yeah, low. Come on. There we go. Straight to the point. I like that. First off, if we're talking off the record, just call me Anna. Is there any such thing as off the record with you, Anna? Okay, Anna. I wanted to ask, So we can ask, what were you and Bertrand arguing about? Or how do you know Bertrand? I feel like how do you know Bertrand might be a little disingenuous since she's a member of the press and he's nobility. I don't know how well she's gonna react though if we say, what were you and Bertrand arguing about? Unlock the secret Maxwell ending. Ah, no. No thank you. No thank you. He's firmly in the brother role and that makes it weird. Um, hmm. Hmm. Let's see if we can let's see how much information we can get. How do you know Bertrand? Before I covered Cordonian courtly news for Trend, I was a fashion designer. At one point, House Beaumont was the house to impress if you wanted to go to the most exclusive functions or be seen with the right people. Oh, so Bertrand, who is older than Maxwell and not married yet, was the one you had to impress with fashion. Okay. And I was one of those people. The famous, rich, and fabulous all flocked to Bertrand. Yeah, I bet they did. Yeah, those were the days. Maxwell does not look happy about that. But all of that changed a few years ago. You'd have to be blind to not notice the decline in House Beaumont. What happened to the Beaumont house is Cordonian news. Or what happens to the Beaumont house. We're not really that important. Bertrand made House Beaumont important. He catapulted your family name into the spotlight. Good or bad, Cordonia wants to know what's happening with you. Cool, so we're under scrutiny all the time. I happen to think that they deserve the truth. Oh, God. Yeah, the unscrupulous reporter who's only after the truth, but really she's just after scandal. Yeah, this isn't a stereotype. I know, right? Fabulous. But Bertrand doesn't see it that way. He was furious. Well, so we can say, can you blame him for wanting some privacy, or I'm not sure Bertrand knows how to smile even on a good day. No. No! Bixby, goddammit. Okay. Both of these are kind of judgy, so take a drink. Well, let's not diss the house that we're representing. So, well, can you blame him for wanting some privacy? Part of being a noble in the Cordonian court is giving up any expectation of privacy. Oh, bullshit! Oh my god, this is such a toxic view of life in the public eye. This absolute bullshit that just because someone is in a position of power or has any amount of fame that they just give up the rights to their privacy. No, this has been through the news ringer a couple times now with some of the shit that's happened with like the kids from Stranger Things, and also just with like some comedians and stuff who have had problems with people just like demanding selfies from them and shit, and then when they say no, they're like, well, I pay your salary, so I'm entitled to you. No, you're not entitled to anybody. It doesn't matter. You do not have the right to their public lives. You have the right to something that affects like public policy or the political direction of the country, the economic direction of the country. But as far as their personal private lives that have, no bearing on anything, what are they wearing today? Oh my god, so-and-so has gotten fat over the winter and is now wearing a two-piece swimsuit? The horror! No, that's none of your fucking business. I'm not even sorry. That's none of your fucking business. That used to be something Bertrand loved. Yeah, well, people change their minds. Besides, if Bertrand truly wanted to be a recluse, he could move to some far-off mountain estate. Yeah, well, some people don't want to leave their homes and shouldn't have to leave their homes just to get some goddamn privacy, Anna. He obviously still wants to be in the public eye. He just wants the public to be in awe of him and his wealth. Okay, whatever. Well, so are you gonna run a story about my brother? Yeah, what is your point here, Anna? Yes. Bertrand would be devastated. Think you could spare him? Look, I don't appreciate Bertrand's way of going about things. If he thinks he can intimidate me, he's got another thing coming. Think, he's got another think coming. Wow, twice already this has happened. No. But we're not trying to intimidate you. We're practically begging you. True. She's like, you're so pathetic, Maxwell. Please, it would ruin our house's reputation. Nonsense. People love a good riches to rags story even more than a rags to riches one. I think you don't understand what ruin means, Anna. Huh. If anything, it would make the people love you. No. It literally makes people revile you because you're irresponsible, or... Yeah, mostly because you're irresponsible. So no, bad idea. Bad idea, Anna. Actually, people would, so we can say mock them or pity them. Let's be real, they would mock them. No one likes to kick a man when he's down. Anna, have you ever been to high school? Like, ever. Seriously. Wow. I wish I could believe that, but I've known a lot of jerks in my life, and I think that's exactly the kind of thing they'd do. If not the people of Cordonia, then the nobles in the rest of the world. Yeah, don't go near Britain after that. Well, perhaps. Okay, you've made your point. I'll delay my story to the end of the social season. Oh, thank you. See, because ideally, by the end of the social season, we're installed as queen, and House Beaumont's reputation will be mostly bulletproof. Now, I really must be going. It was interesting talking to you two. Anna DeLuca leaves, and Maxwell turns to you. Thanks for coming with me to talk to her. I'm really glad we did. Excuse me. So we are the press secretary who successfully helped Maxwell talk to the reporter. Okay. It's always strange to hear people talk about the way things used to be. Was Bertrand really so different? Oh, you have no idea. Let me tell you about the New Year's Eve party he threw 6 years ago. Okay, so this is what we paid for, more than anything else. So here we are 6 years ago. So we're now playing as Maxwell. It's New Year's Eve, and the crowd of guests have gathered at the grand staircase for a toast at midnight. More champagne! You can't have a toast without champagne! Bertrand, still in the same goddamn sweater vest, but looking a lot more cheerful. Hold on a sec. I saw something cool on the internet. Give me that bottle. Oh god, Maxwell, no. No, honey, no. You take the bottle of champagne out of Bertrand's hands and grab a sword off the wall. Oh dear. Oh no. Maxwell, that sword is over 100 years old. Look at his face, oh my god. It is? And so is that champagne. Neither's getting any younger, so let's have at it. Oh my god. Here. Oh my god, Olivia, no. Oh, this is Savannah. This is Drake's younger sister. Let's have it. Well, she's so cute. Drake still in the same goddamn denim shirt. Yeah, don't make us wait all day. Shamar. Please note now Shamar's ethnicity. Recall to mind the ethnicities of the king and queen. Yeah. Be careful. I know, he was born in that sweater vest, wasn't he? I should slash wildly. I guess. I don't know. Forgot that was a timed choice, y'all. On guard, bottle! Have at thee, scoundrel! As you slash wildly at the bottle, it shatters. Ah! Damn it. Oh well. Whoa. Maxwell, that was marvelous! More champagne! My brother needs another opponent! Oh, are they gonna let me try again? Is that what this is? The crowd bursts into applause. More! More! You all realize that we can't actually drink it now. Oh, hush, Drake. I dragged you out to have fun. Enjoy yourself. Oh, Savannah, you're so sweet. Come now, we need a proper New Year's Eve toast from the hosts. Quite right you are, Olivia. Maxwell, would you join me in doing the honors? You and Bertrand step up on the stairs, arm in arm. Friends, nobles, courtly guests, members of the elite, and whoever else managed to sneak in here tonight. Let's begin by saying, so we can say, it's your great honor to be here, or I honestly don't know most of you. I honestly don't know most of you. The crowd laughs. But I'd like to think a few bottles of top-notch champagne can change all of that. And I think we've got more than enough here to make sure we are all fast friends by the time the sun rises. She's so cute. Indeed. The crowd cheers. As the noise dies down, the clock begins to strike midnight. Hurry it up! It's the new year! In conclusion, cheers to, so we can say, the brothers Beaumont, the legendary Bertrand, or everything staying exactly the same as it is now. Let's say everything staying exactly the same as it is now, because it's nice and nostalgic and very sad. I'll drink to that. Cheers! 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 I only have so many voices. Cheers! Drake, not excited in the slightest. Cheers! Cheers! And Happy New Year! Oh, okay, so yeah, we got to see Bertrand with his garters a little looser. That was nice. So we're now playing as Kira again. Back in the present day, you see the smile fade from Maxwell's face. And that's how things were. Wow, I can't believe Bertrand was actually like that. Yeah, but enough about that. We've got to get you to your prince. A little while later, you arrive at the gardens. Everyone from court strolls among the beautiful flower beds. You look around. Where's Shamar? I don't see him. He's been a little off since the regatta, where he found out he was going to be king in a couple weeks. Well, Bertrand said he was here. I'll look around. While Maxwell wanders off, you notice there's an exhibit closed sign on the gazebo. You sneak into the gazebo, and there you find Shamar looking contemplatively at a still pond of golden fish. Looking very sad. Shamar? Oh yes, here with the piano music that's going to try to make me cry. Okay. Kira! Is something wrong? No, it's just... It's nothing. Never mind. It's never nothing. It's never ever nothing. Shamar, I can tell something's bothering you. What is it? Kira, can I ask you something? Of course. Do you think you could handle being Queen of Cordonia? Truly? Oh god, don't ask me for an honest answer here. Could I handle being queen? So we can say, yes, I believe so. No, I'd be awful. Or I was born queen, where do I pick up my crown? No, let's say the right thing. Yes, I believe so. I haven't spent as much time at court as some of the other ladies, but I'd like to think I could do a good job. I mean, we all would, right? You know. That's good. Is that what's been on your mind recently? We all know it's not what's been on his mind. No, stop talking to me. Yeah. That's part of it. But as for the rest, it's not something I could talk about with anyone. But trust me, if I could, I would tell you all about how much this reminds me of my dead mother. You'd be the one I'd want to tell. Shamar. No one, just stop saying each other's names. My god. You reach out and touch his arm. He leans into you for a brief moment, embracing you tightly. Aw, poor guy. He's got like nobody. Honestly, I'll be fine. Anyway, it's just boring royal business. Not worth troubling you about in any case. Wow, like, there's a non-zero probability of me becoming queen, and you're honestly gonna be like, I don't want to trouble you with royal business. You literally just asked me if I thought I could handle being queen. Shamar, come on now. Well then, maybe I can join you in the gardens. You and the prince walk away from the gazebo and wind your way through the flowers. I've always loved the view here. I wonder if they'll ever get into a loop. Yeah, here we're probably going to talk about his dead mom some more. So very pretty with the trees and the moving waterfall. Very pretty. It's magical. I've never seen so many apple blossoms. Take a drink. I know. Shamar. Kira. Shamar. Kira. Yeah. I can totally see them just getting into that and never stopping. Yeah. They've come close a couple times, actually. The festival is a special time of year for this garden. I could stay here all day, but he's the prince and he's got to do things, Kira. I have plans to meet Drake. Oh, he's got... Ooh. Oh, in my bio, no, I do not write for choices. I write romance and then I play choices games. No, I do not write for the game company. No, not at all. But ooh, we have plans to meet Drake. Or he has plans to meet Drake. Uh-huh. Drake over here being all jealous that Hannah gave us a kiss. Uh-huh. Yeah. Alright, Drake, I see how this works. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. You're welcome to come with me. He'd probably be happy to see you. Would he? 'Cause my relationship with Drake is kind of tenuous. Meaning that I think he's an asshole. And most of the time he proves me right. This does not mean I'm going to let Olivia abuse him by any stretch of the imagination. Olivia can fuck right off with her shit about Savannah. But no, I'm not so sure Drake will be happy to see me. He sort of dreads this day every year. Oh? He hates apples? Take a drink. Not quite. Today is Drake's birthday. Oh, because I was like, hurry up on Royal Romance Chapter 14. Yeah, that's why I'm playing slowly, is so that hopefully by the time I'm done with books 1 and 2, book 3 will actually be out in its entirety, and I don't have to worry about, like, trying to pace myself or mixing in other stories. No, if I was writing this, Drake wouldn't have come off as such an asshole in the early chapters. chapters. I have rants about this. Okay. But today is Drake's birthday. So you were gonna meet Drake for his birthday. I see how this is. Okay. Alright. Today's Drake's birthday? So we can say figures he'd try to keep it a secret, which is judgy. Take a drink. Or we've got to celebrate. I mean, I could probably write you a, similar chapter for, royal romance, but it would not be licensed at all by choices. Figures you try to keep it a secret, or we've got to celebrate. I mean, he does seem like the kind of guy who would keep his birthday a secret, so figures he'd try to keep it a secret. Yes, he'd actually probably be furious if he knew that I told you. Excellent! Excellent! He usually spends the day hiding out in his room. Sometimes I'm able to convince him to have a drink with me. Oh, we're gonna convince him to do more than have a drink, y'all. But that's about as far as it goes. Ah! There he is now! Yeah. This is gonna be exciting. As you walk through the garden, you see Drake, Hannah, and Maxwell. It's like our little crew. It's awesome. Got a little squad happening. Drake! Why do you look so happy to see me? Yeah, that's, that's a legit response since I don't like him. Oh no. God no. Oh yes. God yes. Yep. Happy birthday! Shamar, you told her? Shamar's in so much trouble. My deepest apologies, Drake. I forgot that it was such a closely guarded secret. Shamar, why don't you just say that I tortured it out of you? Be like, I'm sorry. Sorry, she wouldn't stop kissing me and I had feelings. I couldn't help myself, Drake. I was drunk on attention. It's fine. It doesn't matter, because this is the last we're ever going to speak of it, ever again. Oh, hell no, it's not, Drake. You don't want to do something fun on your birthday? Even I was allowed petty fours and an hour playing with my father's cat each year. Hannah's joking, but her parents are secretly horrible, so... Oh... I'm so sorry, Hannah. Man, Drake, even Hannah feels bad for you. Wow. I don't need fun to enjoy myself. Drake, you and I need to get together on a definition of fun, my dude. Besides, what could you jokers possibly want to do that would be fun for me? Fuck you! Okay, third wheel's being an asshole, take a drink. Drake, fuck off. Are all Americans as fussy as Drake is about birthdays, Kira? A lot of them, actually. Yes, I'm one of them. Drake's an American? Like, you couldn't tell by his accent. What is a Cordonian accent? I'm not sure, but I'm very sure it's not American. Although if Drake's been living in Cordonia long enough, his accent could have chameleoned, I guess. Half, on my mother's side. That gives me an idea. Do you have any American Western-themed bars here in Cordonia? Oh god, no. No, not with the rhinestone cowboy shit. No. Because I know what this looks like in Europe, and no. Please, no. Don't make me watch this. Don't make my little rural-raised heart watch this. Checking on my phone now. How about that, Drake? Whiskey, mechanical bull riding, and some good old American fun. Yeah, probably, and nasty American lager. Ugh. I guess it doesn't sound horrible, but I can't ask you guys to sneak out for that. We snuck out for cronuts, my dude. Nonsense, I'd love to. I'd also like to understand more of Kira's American culture. Then you don't want to go to an American Western-themed bar in a foreign country. The barbecue with the sloppy joes is a much more authentic representation of American culture. Also, Kira's from New York City, which is not bull riding country. No. And I'll take any excuse to drink and dance the night away. Plus, I just found the perfect place. I don't know. Do you really want to do this, Kira? Not with you, but guess what we're doing? I say, so we can say we're going out tonight, or maybe some other time. Well, I already spent the diamonds on this the first time I played it, so I say we're going out tonight. Yes! I must go prepare. Yeah, you're gonna want something that's not that, Hannah. Yeah, something tells me this is gonna be a night to remember. Yeah, I bet. Okay. The party has arrived. You know he sings like half of his lines. Oh? Where? It's us, Hannah. He means us. We're the party, honey. Exactly, my good man. As in, we're the life of the party. We are? Does this place look like it's particularly busy right now? Well, some of us. Not Drake. I can't believe you actually talked me into this. Yeah, well, this cute little baby deer in the hunter's camp gets what she wants, doesn't she, Drake? First order of business, we've got to get you a birthday drink. I'll buy the first round. Damn decent of you, Prince, who is probably now all over the tabloids going into this bar with a bunch of, 2 suitors and like 2 of your friends. On his birthday? Any bartender with a heart would give him a free drink to start the night off, don't you think? It's true. Free drinks are something that happens when you're a woman, Kira. Wow. Wow, fuck you, Drake. Also take a drink. Fuck you. How do you know the bartender's not gay? Asshole. Your assumed Alos's heteronormativity is not welcome here. It's not welcome here. Huh. Even on my 21st birthday, I didn't get so much as a free drop from anyone. That is some bullshit, because I've been out with guys on their 21st, they still got free drinks. So knock it off. Maybe it's just you, Drake. Maybe they don't like you. No? Well, let me see what I can do. Come on, Drake. You pull Drake over to the bar with you. Hey, bartender, my friend here is celebrating his birthday today. Can we get a drink on the house? The bartender thinks it over and nods. See, Drake, you just have to ask nicely. It's like everything I know is wrong. Yeah, it's kind of like you're an asshole and maybe you need to learn how to interact with people, Drake. Lord. Good of you to admit it. Drake snaps his fingers. No, wait. I figured it out. Of course he'll do it for you. No one says no to a hot girl. Again, you're assuming the dude likes women. Alright? Drake, so we can say, you definitely just called me hot. Do you want this free drink or not? Or I told him it's for you, maybe he thinks you're hot. Oh, how uncomfortable do I want to make Drake? Because I can make Drake toxic masculinity last name really uncomfortable right now. Oh wait, it's not toxic masculinity anymore, it's Manthrax. Yeah. Drake Manthrax last name. I can make you so uncomfortable right now. Huh. Do I want to do it? Do I want to do it, you guys? Y'all? Huh. I kind of want to do it, but I also kind of want to be a dick and lead Drake on just because he's an asshole so that I can kind of like dump him on his ass later. Because I'm horrible. So... we could totally call him out for calling us hot in front of his best friend. We are his best friend's girl, and he totally just called us hot. Ah. Ah! So sticky. That sounded bad. I told him it's for you. Maybe he thinks you're hot. I have been told I'm quite a catch. Who the fuck told you this, Drake? I have been told I'm quite a catch, but in my experience, guys don't get free drinks. Yeah, well, you're going to the wrong bars, my dude. Until today! Yeah. So what am I having? Alright, so what do we make him drink? Well, we have the option of a fruity drink, we have the option of whiskey, or we have the option of something on fire. Fire is dangerous. If you don't know how to drink something that's on fire, which is, you make it not on fire before you drink it, don't drink something that's on fire. I really don't want to be that mean to him and give him a fruity drink, so we're gonna give him whiskey. We know he likes whiskey. Let's be nice. It's the dude's birthday. See, we got a friendship point with him, a relationship point with him. Cool. Huh. It's really starting to feel like my birthday now. Yeah, Drake, maybe you'll stop being such an asshole to everybody. Gotta admit, I thought you might make me suffer. What can I say? It's your birthday. Everyone deserves to have at least one day out of the year when people are nice to them. Huh. A guy could get used to this. Yeah, well, you're actually going to have to be nice to people in order to get reciprocity on any other day of the year, Drake. So let this be a lesson to you. There you two are. Prince Shamar just paid the guy operating the mechanical bull. He wants Drake to ride. Oh, we can learn things about Drake. Me? No way. What's the matter, Drake? You don't want everybody to see your game? I figured you wouldn't want to, but Shamar says you're some kind of expert. Oh, is that true? There's only one way you'd get to find out, and I'm not drunk enough to make a fool of myself yet. Yeah, about that. Personally, I'd rather see Hannah try. Oh my god, Hannah would, break. She's so little. Oh, I couldn't. I wouldn't even know where to begin. Yeah, that's why it'd be fun. Maxwell, don't be mean to our girl, okay? Okay, tiebreaker vote. Kira, Hannah or Drake? Oh god. Oh. I'm gonna side with Shamar here, and I'm gonna say Drake should ride the bull. You're the birthday boy, after all. Yeah, so you keep telling me. Drake! Okay, I'll do it. Just quiet down, you're embarrassing me. Okay, Drake. That's kind of the whole point. Glaring at Maxwell, Drake slings a leg over the mechanical bull. How do you start this thing? The bull begins to buck and twist. Drake easily swivels his hips and throws his hand back, keeping perfect balance. Huh. Not even a challenge. Yeah, swivels his hips around. Oh yeah, no. There's some entendre here. Whether they actually intended it or not, there's some entendre here. Yeah. The bull begins to buck faster. Okay, that's a little harder. That's what she said. I'm sorry, I can't not. Come on, birthday boy, you can last longer than that. I can't with this. Somebody had to know when they wrote this. Y'all, you don't get that far through this without being like, hey, does this sound like something else to anybody? Shooting you a look, Drake grips the bull tighter, even as it wildly bucks and pivots. Oh my god. Is that all you've got, bull? Oh my god, don't tell the operator that. A second later, the bull turns in a complete circle and bucks hard, throwing Drake off. He barrels into you, and the two of you end up tangled together on the floor. Oh, God. With the forced body contact. No, thank you. Whoa. Sorry, Roth. My own fault for making you do it. Drake helps you up. Please don't. Please don't touch me anymore. True. As the band begins to play a new song, Maxwell's eyes light up. So last you remembered we grovelled to the media. Okay. So yeah, I assume with Maxwell, we were groveling to the media. So what happened after that was we saw a New Year's Eve party where we kind of met Savannah, who is Drake's younger sister, and we saw Bertrand like actually having fun with stuff. And then we met Shamar in the gardens, and he did a dance around of like, oh, you know, I'm so troubled, but I can't tell you what it is. And then we found out that today is Drake's birthday, and we went into a diamond scene to take Drake to an American Western bar in Cordonia, and now he's just been bucked off the mechanical bull. Yeah, it's fun. All right, so Maxwell says we should hit the dance floor. I don't think you can waltz to this. Yeah, exactly the point. I mean, really dance. Like, the fun kind of dancing. The fun kind? What would that entail? I'm as concerned as you are, Hannah. There is a reason that I don't really dance in public. Like, outside of weddings. The last time I did, I ended up like teaching the guy who was dancing with me how to actually dance, and a lot of that involved pulling his hand up off my ass because, you know, oh well, I'm from another country, so it just goes there. Oh, I thought he did an actual dance. Well, not yet. But yeah, no, that's not an excuse. You don't just slip your hand on somebody's ass without their permission. Don't ever just don't touch people without their permission. Please, can we just get this through the internet's brain? Just don't touch people without their permission. Just ask first. It's so simple. I mean, unless you get thrown off a mechanical bull and barrel into them, like, then it's okay. But like, or if you're trying to save their life. That's the other reason that it's okay to touch somebody without their permission. Like, if you're trying to prevent bodily harm, yes, you can touch somebody, but please be careful about where you touch them and why. Okay, all right. So poor Hannah over here. The fun kind? What would that entail? I could tell you, but it's gonna be a lot more fun to show you. Maxwell, hands off our girl. Maxwell heads to the dance floor, the rest of the group following closely behind. So who do you dance with? We can pick Drake, Hannah, Maxwell, or Shamar. Meow, y'all, y'all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because she's from fucking New York, so yeah. American Western is not her scene. We're gonna dance with Shamar. We haven't spent much time with him. Stepping out onto the dance floor, you take Prince Shamar's hand in yours. Yes, I can hear Risa from the future screaming at me that I'm not dancing with Hannah. I've already danced with Hannah, okay? Lady Kira. Oh my god, please don't call me that here. Oh, good. We're not at some courtly royal function. It's just Kira right now. Of course. Yeah, it is. Dude, you've had your hands, like, all over me. I don't think you have to call me lady. Also, if this is line dancing, I'm suing. Yeah, no shit, Maxwell. Don't you dare make me line dance, I swear to God. You sway against the prince and notice him blushing. Alright, PC made an NPC blush. Take a drink. We haven't done that in a while. It's fun. Shamar, what could you possibly be thinking right now? I don't know. And is there some more entendre happening? Oh, we got a romance point from that. Just how enjoyable it is to have you so close. Yeah, enjoyable closeness. Uh-huh. That's funny. I was just thinking the same thing. See, here would be me going, what now? Like, I get why you think it's enjoyable, but that's not, it doesn't work the same way for me, my dude. Like, just so you know, this does not mean the same thing to you that it means to me. It just does not. The prince smiles as he puts a hand on your... Blah. I haven't had alcohol. No, they're, oh my god, the Cordonian apples. Okay. The prince smiles as he puts a hand on you, at your waist, happily holding you. Yeah, I bet he is. Even in a crowded country bar. How crowded is this place? Come on now. Even in a crowded country bar, it's amazing how everyone else in the room seems to fall away when I look into your eyes. Wow, that was cheesy. Oh, my dude. Like, it's sweet, but it's also so cheesy. Shamar, stop saying names. As the night continues, you and your friends dance. Oh god, Maxwell, no! And this, Hannah, is the sprinkler. Oh my god, Maxwell, stop! Stop, no! Ooh, do you have sprinkles? I, yeah, I had something. Yeah, Cordonian cider, sure, we'll call it that. Poor Hannah, she's so innocent. It's water. Just forget it. And dance. Shamar, get in the middle of the circle and show us a move. Oh my god, we're doing dance circles now. Oh boy. Oh boy. I couldn't possibly. Ha! Do it! It's only fair, Shamar. We embarrassed Drake by putting him on a mechanical bull, so get your ass in the middle of the dance circle. Do something. Shamar! 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 Very well, if it'll avoid causing a scene. Scene's too late. Scene made. Scene's already been made. Scene's in the editing room right now. Okay, it's already been made. Shamar claps and, backing up a few steps, runs forward and does a flip. Well, okay, we didn't know he could do that. Whoa, I didn't know you had moves like that. And remember, kids, any of us who have seen Hitch know that women equate dancing to sex. As part of my education, my parents had me take a few years of gymnastics. I'm afraid that's more or less all I remember. Shamar, I've decided to abdicate. It isn't worth this. Cordonia thrown into crisis because, yeah, Shamar decides to abdicate just weeks after the king retires. Yeah. Yeah, it's enough. As the last song of the night winds down, your group gathers to leave. We shut this place down! Okay, Maxwell, we probably ran him out of alcohol. What did you think, Hannah? This was scary, but a fun kind of scary? You'll learn to love going out. Just wait till next time. So yeah, we've gone out for cronuts, we've gone out drinking in a place with a mechanical bull. Where are we taking them next? Find out in future episodes. Next time? I hope there's a next time. As long as we can find another way to sneak out. Ha! We'll make it happen. Yeah, we will. As everyone heads to the door, you notice Drake hanging back. Not ready for your birthday to be over? Maybe. Aw. Don't make me feel feelings for you, you're still an asshole. You know, to tell you the truth, I always dreaded my birthday when I was a kid. My parents tried hard, really hard, to give me the best birthday they could. What terrible country song do I think is playing? Oh, when was this written? It's probably written about 2016. I can almost guarantee you that somewhere in the night was Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy. Also, probably I Love This Bar. Probably, I know what I would play. Because this song will randomly get stuck in my head sometimes. Straight Tequila Night. Just because I like that song. Also Neon Moon is good. See, I grew up on country music, so you just started something here, Piscopoli. You didn't know this, but yeah. And, let's see. I would probably also play Should Have Been a Cowboy. It's gonna be a lot of Toby Keith, I think, happening. Something by Kenny Chesney too. Oh, probably She Thinks My Tractor's Sexy. Yeah, yeah. I think that's the one that Maxwell was doing the sprinkler to. Is She Thinks My Tractor's Sexy? Okay, this has been Ace giving you your random country jukebox for the night. All right, back to Piscoffley over here in the comments with the lyrics. Yup. Yup. I'm gonna try really hard not to have that stuck in my head now. Okay. So Drake over here is having his moment of exposition. My parents tried hard, really hard, to give me the best birthday they could. But I kind of always knew that no matter what they did, Prince Shamar's parents were going to top it. My parents got me a toy T-Rex. Shamar's parents got the entire palace staff to dress up like dinosaurs for his birthday. My parents got me a cake shaped like a car. Shamar's parents got him a cake the size of a car. Wow, Shamar's parents are dicks. Drake, so we can say that must have been hard, or you must have hated Shamar's guts. Don't pit him against his best friend. Drake, that must have been hard. Let's empathize. Let's be a good person, Kira. I mean, sure, it wasn't easy, but I knew we were lucky to live at the palace and even be invited to Shamar's birthdays. So I didn't really care about that stuff. Never saw those birthday parties as a competition. But they were hell on my parents. They knew they could never even come close to what my best friend was getting, and that killed them. I mean, yeah, there's part of that, I guess, when you're a parent, is like never wanting your kid to feel like they're less because you can't give them more. So around when I was 9 or 10, I made a decision to stop trying. No more birthday parties, no more cakes, no more presents. All I wanted was to spend the day with my family doing something fun. My parents loved it. Made them feel like they could really give me something special. Oh, that's nice. Also, you shouldn't have to police your parents' feelings, I'm just saying. Aww. Yeah, I know. I'm a total marshmallow. Actually, I was thinking you were more like a large jar of hot mayonnaise. Okay, so Risa, to catch you up, we have been to the Cordonian Apple Festival. I am now quite drunk. We survived eating a very nasty apple in front of the press. We are not in a strip club. We then went and ran interference for Bertrand, who was having a problem with the press. We managed to stop one of the reporters from running a negative story about him. We then met Shamar in the gardens. He did a lot of dodging around, oh, there's a horrible thing, but I can't tell you because I don't want to burden you with, like, royal stuff, which makes no sense because we're going to be royalty if we win this thing. And then we found out it's Drake's birthday, so we took him out to an American Western bar because we found out that Drake is half American. So yeah, we've spent the night watching Drake get bucked off a mechanical bull and watching Maxwell dance badly, very, very white dancing to country music. So yeah, that's where we are. And now we've just found out that Drake, didn't want to celebrate his birthday, stopped celebrating his birthday when he was a kid because his parents always felt inadequate because Shamar's birthday parties were always so much better than his. So yeah, that's the quick synopsis. So yeah, Drake over here. Yeah, I know. I'm a total marshmallow. Just don't tell anyone else. Yeah, no, I was more thinking you were a jar of hot mayonnaise, my dude. Stale tortilla chip, I don't know. No promises, but... Drake, I hope I didn't get in the way of any family traditions tonight. Nah, my family's not here anymore, so I wasn't really expecting to do anything tonight. Anyway, tonight has actually been Well, it's really been fun. Yes, we also had a flashback about Bertrand being fun at New Year's, which he was still wearing the same goddamn sweater vest, so I don't know how he was fun, but there we go. And if I'm being honest with myself, it's felt a lot more like those special birthdays with my family than I thought it could. Aw, he's being sentimental. It's a pity he's such an asshole. I'm glad you so we can say Drake, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. Are you saying I'm family now? Or I'm happy you're happy? Okay. I'm happy you're happy. Am I? Am I happy that he's happy? He's such a jerk. But then at the same time, like, yeah, I'm happy that you're happy because you're not being a jerk right now. Are you saying I'm family now? We know what he's gonna do. He's gonna dodge. Ooh, Roth, I didn't say that. So, I'm not a fan of that answer. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself is true enough. So yeah, it's basically like, how serious do we want to make this? Do we want to risk a romance point with Drake Manthrax's last name? Yeah, they're none of them are like great options. They're good options if you like the person and if they're like a genuinely good person. Like, if any of these were being presented to Hannah, I would say there's really no wrong answer. The fact that they're being presented to Drake, now there's wrong answers. So so yeah. Um hmm I Drake, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. Yeah. I'm glad you dragged me out. Anyway, we should call it a night. Yeah, I should, so we can hug Drake or give him a high five. Alright, here's a problem I have with this. I know what happens with at least one of these options. I do not agree with what they do with it. Because literally I'm here. Imagine if you did this for people in real life that, like, you're half Italian, let's go to Olive Garden. Yeah, exactly. That's, yeah. That's pretty much what we did with the American Western bar bullshit. Although he does run around in a damn denim shirt all day long, so ugh. Alright. So we can hug Shamar or give him a high five. Um yeah, I have problems with this because this is not a high five moment. This guy has just been like, telling us this pretty much um like he's actually trying to tell us something about his past. That's not that's not like celebratory. This isn't a celebratory note that we're ending on here. Game Curia. Are you saying I'm family? Because if so, you can stop trying to sleep with me. I mean, yeah, that was that. That would be. I would be happy with that answer. Yeah. Um, but this is not a celebratory moment. This would be pretty tone deaf for us to attempt a high five here. Like, yeah. You could say you're like being his friend and he doesn't want to be emotional, whatever. But no, that's pretty fucking tone deaf. However, how do you think he's gonna take a hug? How do you think that's gonna process in Drake's tiny little lizard brain up there? Um, like, if it's me, literally, I'm probably gonna be like here going, okay, buddy, do you want a hug? Like, I will hug you if you want a hug. I will literally ask first because I don't know where his physical boundaries are. You should always ask before you try to hug somebody, even if you kind of know them. Unless there's a situation of implied consent, right? High five, trauma. Yeah, no, this is stupid. So, like, from my standpoint, from a social standpoint, the right thing is to offer a hug. He can turn us down if he wants. Like, that's his prerogative, but I'm not gonna just, like, ignore everything that he has told us by just trying to, like, erase it with a high five. It's inappropriate. This all ranting Yeah, like clap on the back type of hug, not like, you know, it, but they don't give you that kind of nuance. So this is all a roundabout way of me saying that I do not agree with what's about to happen, but I should hug Drake. You grab Drake in a tight hug. No, we ask Drake if he would like a hug, and he says yes, and then we wrap him in a tight hug. That's what we do. I'm here for you anytime. Well, not anytime. Sometimes I'm with Shamar. Roth! Yeah, see, this is why you're supposed to ask first, just so he doesn't get that look on his face. He knows a hug is coming and he's not going to be surprised. Y'all, we've talked about this. Go look in my highlights. Yes? Bing! Romance point! Fuck you! Yeah, there, buddy. Split the difference and hug him, then throw a drink on him. Yeah, too bad we can't do that. But yeah, here he is now thinking we got the hots for him just because we gave him a hug. Because clearly, sensual attraction is equal to sexual attraction is equal to love. To hell with this. To hell with your Allos' heteronormativity, okay? It's wrong. Normal is just a setting on your washing machine, okay? Okay, alright. Anyway, Drake's at least not being a gigantic asshat about this. He just says thanks. Cool. Awesome. The next morning, you hear Bertrand and Maxwell calling to you from the hallway. Rise and shine, little blossom. Go away, Maxwell. Go the fuck away. Day 2 of the Apple Blossom Festival. I hope you're prepared to fight for your time with the prince, Kira. Do I get a weapon? You should have said no Romo afterwards. Yeah, right? And for all the apples. You've made an apple pie before, right? And you're pretty good at planting apple trees? Dude! No, I'm not. I've taken a frozen apple pie and stuck it in the oven, if that's what you mean.